Hello Magic fans and welcome back to another standard gameplay video, and today we are taking another look at a Dimir Demons deck. We played a Dimir Demons deck a few months ago which revolved around Demonic Excruciator and Jace. It was more of a combo where when you cast the Excruciator you exile all cards from both players' library apart from the bottom six, and then with Jace out you can just mill them for the last 6 cards, winning. But it did have Archfiend of the Dross and Unholy Annex, that combo to draw more cards. The Annex, beginning of the end step, we draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life, otherwise you lose 2 life. But we have taken out Jace and the Excruciator, and we have put in a new card from Aetherdrift, this Speed Demon, a 5 mana 5/5 demon. It is legendary, and it has flying and trample, so pretty good stats. And start your engines, which means first time you play, start your engines card. If you don't have any speed, you gain 1 speed. Then the first time your opponent loses life on your turn, you go up 1 speed. Max speed is 4. And it has beginning of your end step, you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is your speed. So the floor is 1 and the max is 4. But that can quickly kill you. But smashing him with a 5/5 flying trample can quickly end the game, and drawing 1, 2, 3, 4 extra cards to turns, really powerful. And obviously if we have the Unholy Annex, we'll get 2 life back because the Speed Demon is a demon, and drain our opponent for 2 and draw an extra card on top of that. So we are playing a very similar deck to that last one. I think it did win, or top 2'd a best of 3 tournament. And the rest of the deck is built around control basically. We have 1 copy of Cut Down, 3 copies of Duress, 3 copies of Fairy Mastermind to help us draw as well. And if our opponent is playing up the beanstalk and is drawing, it causes us to draw extra cards. A couple of spell starters. Fairy Mastermind is obviously a fairy, so this will get an extra +1 if we have the Fairy Mastermind out. Anoint with Affliction, go for the throat, shoot the sheriff, and we are playing a new momentum breaker. You could play Shoulder's Edict, or one of the other 2 drop, Tithing Blade, or Nowhere to Run, something like that. But this has start your engines, which means we can start gaining speed before we get the Speed Demon down. So when the Speed Demon comes down, we are up to like 2 or 3 speed. And then if we play it when our opponent hasn't got any creatures, it does cause them to discard, and then we can sacrifice it, pay to sacrifice it, we gain life equal to our speed, which is quite good to offset the life loss from Unholy Annex and Speed Demon and our aggro decks. We are also still playing 3 copies of Archfiend of the Dross and 2 copies of Shouldred. Speed Demon plus Shouldred is obviously a pretty good combo because you lose 1 life for each card you draw with Speed Demon, but gain 2 life for each card you draw with Shouldred. Mana base, we don't actually have any basic islands, so up against land destruction it can be a bit iffy. We do have a lot of basic lands, so we're not going to run out of those, but if they take out some of that, our cards are only lands that can create blue, we might run into issues there. I have gone down on Restless Reefs. I just ended up drawing too many of them, and they are tapped. And because the Speed Demon is 5 mana, sometimes we've got 4 mana, we need land, and we get a tap land. So I've gone down the number of Restless Reef. And I did initially go down a couple of Underground River, but when I went down Restless Reef, I did pop this up a couple more times. Not a massive fan of Pain Lands. Obviously they fix your mana, but they do hurt you, and in a very quick meta that can be quite powerful. So that's a deck. Let's jump into the gameplay and let's see how it gets on. Oh, this is an okay hand. I think we get the tap land down first. So I'm guessing this is Insidious Roots. We may have to get into their hand to take Insidious Roots. Play out the Annex. Next turn we now play out the Archfiend. And next turn we can get down the Speed Demon. The version of a deck that I played recently didn't have removal. They do. Well, okay. I would really like Shoulder It. Shoulder It would be fantastic. Well, let's just momentum break up. They probably just suck the bloodcast. And I will stay back and hold up Fairy Mastermind. And hopefully we stop drawing land. Obviously we knew we were going to go for the throat. Do we have another Rutstein then? Can flash in another Fairy Mastermind, activate our Restless Reef. We block their Incubate token. I think we gain the life now from Momentum Breaker. But yeah, we need Sheoldred basically. Yes, you still have Demolition Field.
Monstrosities into dust. It's not a victory without you.
And our opponent scoops, but I'm not sure why. We're taking 3 a turn. Yeah, if we find Sheoldred, and we only have 2 in just over half our deck left, but yeah, I still think they were probably in a better position, but we can cut down one of their attackers, block the other attacker with the Speed Demon, flash in a Fairy Mastermind, and 5. We can attack for 9 next turn. They go down to 1 with the Unholy Annex, but we go down to like 4 from the Speed Demon, up to 6 with the Unholy Annex, so it would have been close. Well, we'll give this a go. Probably flash in Fairy Mastermind turn 2. Every time we play Get Fairy Mastermind in an open hand, I'm like, oh, maybe this is the time we play against, you know, Up the Beanstalk or something like that. But it never seems to be. Then they mulligan down to 6. Oh, let's get in. That's not what you wanted to pacify. But it does mean they probably have other ones. We do not want Pacify on our Archfiend of the Dross. I think we just draw with Fairy Mastermind. Because Pacifism doesn't turn off their abilities. Wow. The L's Speed Demon. They're like buses. You wait for one for ages and two come along in a row. Are there +1/+1 counter deck without any actual cards? Do they have another pacifism? It'd be quite funny if they do. I didn't realise it's been reprinted in Foundations. Nowadays, cards have so many ETBs or death triggers or activated abilities or triggered abilities that just attacking them, not stopping attack and blocking, doesn't do a huge amount. More recent versions of this do turn off abilities. Or are they trying to get it up so it can fight the speed demon? Whatever they're doing, they are thinking about it. Or maybe they've just given up. Yeah, I think they have. That's frustrating. Why just play Snakeskin Veil and then nope out? Just concede. Yeah, really, really, really frustrating. It's weird, it doesn't give us priority when that triggers on my stack, because I was just going to draw with one of them, which would kill them, but it doesn't give us priority when Sheoldred's on the stack. Probably need to go full control for that. But yeah, everyone knows how much I hate it where when our opponents do this, just scoop. It's just so annoying and childish, you know. Losing is part of Magic. I concede early all the time. I get frustrated and concede. To just AFK is... And Wizards say it's a reportable offence, but it's not. Nothing happens. There we go. That is lethal in the end. Oh, no it's not, is it? But this ridiculous. I don't see what the point is. Morris is capable. We do need to find a demon. I would love to find our speed demon. I think we've seen it twice in about 10 games. They mulligan to 5. Wish I had duress. The fact we've seen them put a Trox in a graveyard, they must have reanimation. Oh, Progenitus. And yeah, they don't find another Progenitus. Well, we do need a few more lands. Oh, they've mulliganed a lot. Well, let's see what's in their hand then that they mulligan for. Oh, Maze's End, so we'll take Circuitous Route. We'll take Circuitous Route. Yeah, them mulling to 5 and then getting hit with double duress is a bit rough for them. Well, we'll play out the Annex. And their turn will play out Archfiend. We just have to hope we can get through. Well, we removed a lot of their ramp. We play our Archfiend. Because if they do split up, which I imagine they will, then we can create another 6/6. Yep. Or maybe I shoulder it. No, I don't think Spellstutter's going to do what we need. So let's just duress. Omen Path Journey. There's Shouldered. Ah. Oh, we could have actually spell started that. That's annoying. But yeah, for some reason I thought they had more mana. I'm doing it to cause them to pay. Because with Spelunking, the lands they get come into play untapped. Because in theory now we should just have lethal. Or not. Yeah, I think not countering that get lost on our Unholy Annex. But then, yeah, that's... They can't win now. Yep. Gates in standard. Don't see that very often. Well, removal Unholy Alex into Archfiend. I do like. Against Is It? So go for the fight's probably not going to have much use. And we do have to be careful of counter spells. Are they a dragon deck then? Or goblin, sorry, not dragon. Just because it's dragon fodder. Oh, they are a dragon deck. We know they're a Spellslinger type deck because of Fire Spitter Whelp. Do we have something like Ill-Timed Explosion? Definitely blocking. They can do 5 to our Archfiend. Yeah, they can. Okay. I wonder what they're going to try and cast next turn. There we go. All 4 Verges. Well, let's anoint their Whelp. There's no sticks, we don't have a Into the Floodmoor. And let's just Momentum Breaker. Cause them to sack something. I imagine the little token. If they have another Burst Lightning, they can kick one and cast the other one and kill our demon. They can't do that now. Unless they find a land. No, yeah, they can't even do that. They wouldn't need a land to begin with. Maybe they haven't found a bounce spell. Oh, they have yet. Because they kicked it. They did kick it. Why didn't we draw a card? Well, let's look at their hand. we just draw with our mastermind. Take out their, is it Micromancer? Yeah. We really do have a handful of land. They are digging. I'm not sure what for. Maybe just a flying card. There's our speed demon. But all we do is cast the ritual chamber. Or not even that. Yeah. They just couldn't find the creature to block. It's odd that Firebrand Archer doesn't have reach. A lot of archers in Magic do have reach. Oh, we do go first. I think we Savale turn 1. Probably don't duress. Just so we can hold up Spell Stutter. Well, I'll keep that. I don't mind taking a hit from Tiny Bones, seeing as we don't have anything in our graveyard. Might as well. Well, let's just duress. And hold up Fairy Mastermind and go for the throat. Pick one. They should probably take Shoot the Sheriff. Go for the throat, because Shoot the Sheriff can't target Tiny Bones. Obviously, if they play out shouldered, we will kill it. Might just hold up the card draw. Seeing as a knight can't take out shouldered. Oh, let's get some more card draw going. Unholy Annex with Shoulder though is quite irritating. Yeah, there is Shouldered. And yeah, we just create our big demon. That's a bit annoying. Go on, Ruthless Negotiation. Next turn, we probably just activate the Reef. They have something. Might just be Hopeless Nightmare. They have to block. Yeah, they had to block. The only one they could block was Restless Reef, which would kill their Sheoldred. That puts them down to 4. Unholy Annex puts them down to 2. And then, yeah, next turn, if they didn't have removal for both of our things, they were dead. Hello Magic fans, and welcome back to a very quick wrap up. So this deck is very powerful. The original deck we played was powerful as well. That combo was pretty hard to interact with because it's Excruciator. I think it does it on cast. No, yeah, it's on enters. So once it's in play, and then because there's no priority between before you activate a Planeswalker, you can just mill your opponent out. And this is also powerful. Smashing them with big creatures, drawing cards of Unholy Annex is always powerful. Speed Demon is quite slow. 5 mana is quite a lot, especially in this fast meta, and you can quite easily kill yourself. I also had issues where, like you always get an arena, you go games without even seeing the Speed Demon, and then pretty much every game I saw it in multiples. You know, we'd draw 2 in a row, which was kind of frustrating because it is legendary. If it wasn't legendary, it would be a lot better. So an Archfiend of Adros in some ways is better because you can just play multiples of them out and really quickly end the game. But Speed Demon isn't. It would be good if they did cards like kind of like semi-legendary of if you have multiple of the same one on the battlefield, you don't get a part of the text box or something like that. I don't know how it would work, but I don't know, just something I'd like to see. So you know, kind of a 5 mana 5/5 flying trample is powerful, but when you've got 4 mana 6/6 with downside, it does kind of loses some of its shine a bit. So and also it does suffer against decks that don't have creatures, so we do have a shoot amount of removal. But really fun deck, really powerful. Didn't quite get to see the Speed Demon go off. Didn't get to see Speed Demon Shouldered combo, which I really like to see. But maybe we can do it again with more Shouldered and, you know, maybe less removal. But that's a deck. I had a really great time playing it. Hope you'll enjoy it too. And I'll see you all in the next gameplay.